In an era when radios have become disposable plastic boxes, one Scottish company dared to keep things beautiful. Crafted wood, machined aluminum, and sound that feels alive. This is a story of Revo, the brand that redefined what a modern radio can be. I'm Dan from Audio Geeks, and today we're exploring the history, design, and performance of the Revo Super Series, from the compact Super Signal to the feature-rich Super CD. Revo began in Lanark, Scotland in the early 2000s, a place steeped in craft and engineering. From the beginning, Revo had one mission: to combine the soul of classic analog design with the intelligence of digital technology. They quickly gained attention across Europe with their clean industrial styling and remarkable sound quality, and then came a milestone. Revo became the first audio brand to incorporate Spotify Connect, long before smart speakers made streaming common. That single step turned a radio into a networked music hub and changed what people expected from tabletop audio. The company's design excellence didn't go unnoticed. Awards like the Red Dot and IF Design Award followed, reinforcing Revo's reputation for craftsmanship with purpose. Before we dive into the individual models, let's clear up something that often confuses American listeners: DAB and DAB+. DAB stands for Digital Audio Broadcasting. It's the standard for radio transmission in the UK, Europe, and much of the Asia-Pacific region. It delivers clear, static-free digital sound and allows broadcasters to transmit text and metadata, like song titles and station info. In the United States, however, we don't have DAB. We still rely on FM and internet-based streams. So when you see DAB or DAB Plus on a Revo radio, remember, that's a nod to their international DNA. These radios were built for a global audience. There are common features throughout each Super Series model, not just in looks, but in thoughtful functionality. Every model includes a 12 or 24-hour clock with dual alarms and a sleep timer. The front aluminum panel on each of the models doubles as the snooze bar, so you simply tap anywhere to delay the alarm. All Super Series radios include an FM tuner with RDS showing station and song information, and there's an auxiliary input for wired sources. And of course, DAB and DAB Plus were available. Every model comes with a dedicated remote control. Each Revo radio also includes Bluetooth with aptX for uncompressed streaming playback from your phone or a tablet. The interface is deliberately simple: tactile dials, a crisp OLED display, and that solid Revo feel that turns daily use into a small pleasure. Alright, let's talk about the range of models in the Super Series, beginning with Super Signal. It's the most compact model, but don't underestimate it. With Super Signal, you have an FM tuner and DAB Plus for crystal clear radio reception. Bluetooth with aptX, letting you stream high-quality audio from your phone without compression artifacts. There's a wired aux input for direct connection to auxiliary devices such as a portable CD player. And there's a dual alarm clock that makes it perfect for the bedside or office. What it doesn't have is internet connectivity, and that's by design. The Super Signal is for purists who want a superb FM and Bluetooth playback with a warm, detailed sound signature. It has a single full-range driver driven by Revo's Class D amplifier and produces surprising depth and clarity for its size. Think of it as the modern clock radio perfected: elegant, reliable, and wonderfully musical. Before we move up the range, let's talk about internet radio, because this is where Revo really shines. We all know about Spotify, Tidal, Pandora, and the other streaming services, but did you know that almost every radio station now streams online? This includes HD stations, a jazz club in Paris, or news talk from Sydney. That global access is the heart of Revo's connected radio range, letting you tune in anywhere, anytime, without a single antenna. The first model in the connected range is the Super Connect. Super Connect took everything people loved about the Super Signal and connected it to the world. It adds Wi-Fi connectivity for internet radio with thousands of stations from across the globe. Spotify Connect, streaming directly from Spotify servers while your phone acts only as a remote. DLNA network streaming, so you can play music stored on a NAS drive or computer. And of course, Bluetooth aptX remains on board. The design is classic Revo: walnut veneer, an aluminum faceplate, a weighted rotary dial, and crisp display. It's as much a piece of audio furniture as it is a radio. The sound is fuller and more refined than the Super Signal thanks to a larger cabinet and an upgraded driver. This is the model that truly put Revo on the map, the connected radio for design lovers. All right, the next step up is the Super Connect Stereo. It follows the same beautiful design language as Super Connect, but now delivers true stereo sound with 2 drivers and more amplifier power. It keeps all of Super Connect's features: internet radio, Spotify Connect, FM, DAB and DAB+, if you have it, Bluetooth aptX, a remote control, but it expands the cabinet for genuine left and right channel separation. The difference is immediately noticeable: a wider soundstage, deeper bass, and a sense of space around vocals and instruments. This is the model for the living room or the kitchen where you want a complete hi-fi experience without separate components. It's elegant, powerful, and built like a piece of audio architecture. And finally, the flagship, the Revo Super CD. If you want one box that does it all, this is it. Building on the Super Connect stereo platform, it adds a top slot-loading CD player for those who still enjoy listening to their compact discs, and an even more robust amplifier section to drive its twin full-range drivers. The result is a room-filling, detailed sound with the warmth of a full-size system. It's your CD player, a Bluetooth speaker, a streaming hub, and alarm clock, all in one. And despite that versatility, it remains unmistakably Revo: solid, timeless, and human in the way it feels to use. Let's come back to internet radio for a moment. When we think of streaming, we often think of subscription platforms like Tidal, Spotify, or Amazon Music. But radio itself has gone digital, and with Revo's connected models, you can discover stations that never reach your FM dial. From BBC 6 Music in London to KCRW Eclectic 24 in Los Angeles, KPLU from Tacoma, Washington, it's all there instantly without a phone, a computer, or a subscription. And that's the beauty of Revo's design. It bridges the old and the new, giving radio a fresh voice in the streaming age. So let's recap the lineup. You have Super Signal, pure radio and Bluetooth, simple and refined. Super Connect adds Wi-Fi, internet radio, and Spotify Connect. Super Connect Stereo with dual driver power for true hi-fi sound. And Super CD, like Super Connect Stereo, but with a CD player. Across all of them, you'll find the same Scottish craftsmanship, intuitive controls, and timeless style. In a world of throwaway gadgets, Revo proves that design and durability still matter. These aren't just radios, they're companions for everyday life. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Revo Super Series, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe for more gear stories, and tell me in the comment which model fits your lifestyle. I'm Dan from Audio Geeks, and thanks for watching.